Morgan. Body is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. All the things that we are, opening up to that is very unknown is going to bring beautiful blessings that you never expected. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up, tell me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very uplifting, gives you good vibes or good inspiration, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and in confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Spiritual Connection, Subconscious, All Problem Solving, Creative Power, Awaken Perfect State. And I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing right now is called Twin Flame 101 Heyoka's Uplift with Inner Peace, and that blocks chaos that surrounds you or surrounding chaos. How, people love being messy. And always wanting to bring you into that drama, but you are allowing yourself to see, what you're getting that thought, you're getting that thought process. Is this going to bring me any upliftment for me involving myself in this mess? Hell no. You go ahead and do that on your own. There's a lot of things that's going on around you, and some people want to still be stuck on that old timey type stuff, and you're just not here for it. You've been there, done that. You're not being judgmental towards anybody. I feel like everybody got their own life lessons and their path and their growth that they need to go on. Some people are on their way there. Shoot, you are the ones about to be held as an example for what they're about to go through. It's allowing you to really see things in a broader perspective and a positive perspective. A lot of things are life lessons, or it could be people are just like, if you still hold on to that negative frequency, or allow yourself to keep surrounding yourself with negative people that are gravitating towards you. A lot of times you gotta look, do a self check, like, damn, am I keeping my mind on negative situations or negative experiences, or am I speaking out towards the universe or speaking about myself in a negative way? That's why things keep coming towards me. Or a lot of times, us as Heyokas, even as empaths, we have people that are going through things. The wounded warrior is like wounded folks, that come towards us, that needs that healing, needs that that intel, basically, for you to be able to say, yeah, you went through these things, yes, you experienced these things, and everybody had to go through those changes, and it's allowing you to be able to not get involved in those type of things, even if it's somebody, because it's like, even with me, lately I've noticed I have not really been on like social media. I really haven't. If it's like, I see people that are, their birthdays are coming about, or it's like one of my even my memories that I used to post, that, even I looked at some of the things that I used to post. I remember there was a meme I saw. It's like when you see the old things you have posted on your social media and you're like, oh my God, because I was so negative, or I wanted to make a statement about how people abandoned me. And it's just like, I'm not even about that life anymore. I feel like there's a reason why people are separated from your life. Don't be mad about it. Don't be disappointed. Basically that was probably a train wreck that was about to occur in your life if you kept on connecting with that person. Even if you were just wanting to be friends with certain people, it's like the energy they keep can really just block you on the things that are forthcoming into your life. They'll come back just to see if you're going to engage with that situation like you did before. But it's allowing yourself to see, there are certain people I see call me or be sending me friend requests, and I'm like, oh no, we didn't even get along. So why are you even on my social media? And I'm just like, I wish them well. Or just even you're starting to allow yourself to block people out of your life, which is allowing you, a lot of times you have to be able to do that to get your peace of mind. You stay in that frequency of learning and growing and achieving. Some people want to be, worrying about everybody else's business instead of, worrying about, their own, instead of fixing that. And you're not allowing yourself to engage in that anymore. And it's just like when you can allow yourself to just see things the way they are, at times it's hard for you to let go of different things that has transpired into your life. But now, like when I look at situations in my life, I have to be able to say, you know what, these are life lessons that I had to learn. There's no way for me to sit up here and keep engaging in those things if you can't change them and change them for a positive thing. Or is it allowing you to intercept and say, okay, these are the things I need to change about myself? You're allowing yourself to set free from it, and you're starting to see how you were when you were looking at other people that are doing that about themselves. They want to keep worrying about something that has already happened. It's like, okay, if this is something that irritated you, you just learn from those experiences and allow yourself to move on. Don't keep holding on to those things, because it's like the more you keep worrying about things that are, were there just to bring brought into your attention for you to learn from those situations, you're just going to bring negative energy back into your life. And now it's just like when I'm seeing other people doing that mess, I'm just like, ooh, well, I said, if you can't change it, why are you just allowing yourself to keep, tripping about things you can't change? But if they want to do that, you have to allow yourself to let them do that. You learn from it, you try to tell them, and they still want to, stay focused on that. That's all about them. You're on your role of moving and going forward with your life, allowing yourself to learn life lessons and being able to be appreciating those, because your inner peace and your guidance is helping you uplift yourself in ways you weren't able to before, because it's not like you were like low level scum of the earth type situation, but there's a lot of us that's been at that bottom of the barrel. You had to experience those things at the bottom of the barrel, and it's like because it allowed you to know, even though you're down there, how they say if you down to nothing, that means God and universe is up to something. And it really is, because a lot of times you have to be at that experience, at that low level experience, for you. Anything that's good coming towards your life or anything that's therapeutic, you're going to appreciate that, and you're going to be able to learn from it. It's not about how you went about it before, because there's so many people I've connected with that are still learning and growing, but I can tell just because the way how they look at things, how they view life, how they're viewing their experiences. Yeah, it might be something hard to go through, and it's not. Life lessons is not supposed to be a piece of cake. It's not supposed to be a walk in the park. These are the things that's really going to shake you, and then it's going to make you. And then it's going to take you to bigger and better. And you have to really appreciate all those things. It's just like I told you all, those 72 hours is really gave me a good outlook on life, even though I was going through that change. But it was like my heart, my mind had to be aligned, because a lot of things my mind already knew what I had to separate from, but my heart was still going through that hurt feeling. And now it's just like, yeah, that did hurt. It just, kind of itched a little bit, you know, but now I'm allowing myself to see, damn, this really empowered me in a good way. It gave me the strength that I need to have to carry on. This can't, I'm not allowing I took my, my emotion from that experience and detached myself. A lot of times you have to do that, for you to be able to fully let go and understand why these situations had to take place in the first place, because it's like when I see from my life how it was for the last few years, I was very self-destructive. I was very volatile towards my own life. So I used to pop pills, there'll be days I don't even know how the hell I got home. Or I could have been driving and I passed out in my car with the car still running, and those weren't safe. I could have hurt somebody, I could have hurt myself. And it was all about God looking out for me, because all the pain I was, really dealing with everything that I was going through, a lot of things that I couldn't understand what I was going through. And it's just like when I went through this dark time of where I cried, I was trying to understand, because it's like it's scary, because the things I'm going through now, I was having dreams about this when I was 16, between 16 and 20 something years old. And I would be in a corner, literally crying my eyes out, like before my mom passed away. She's like, "What is wrong with you? Why are you crying like this?" I said, "I don't know. Whatever is about to transpire in my life, it was already showing me my youngest daughter's father in my life. I didn't know who this guy was, but it was like this situation really put me in a dark spot where I seen like demons coming at me, and I'm just, just screaming like, "Gosh, why don't you leave me alone?" And I never understood what was going on in my life, but now I'm able to see what I went through. And this was a situation I really didn't see myself coming out of. And I can really appreciate that about myself on all the things that has transpired, because it really showed me my strength, because I didn't just go through one thing. Dealt with like 5 different traumatic things all at one time. And it was like something, finding out the truth about who your parent is, and then find out the truth that your so-called family had something to do with that situation of you not being able to connect in that type of way. Finding out the identity of your biological mom and not connecting with her in the way you wanted to, and then all these different things, and on top of a toxic relationship I was in for like 21 years. All of that transpired at one time, and that was a lot for me to have to deal with at one time. That could have really put me in the loony bin. I ain't trying to call nobody crazy, but I mean, wow. I was on the edge of insanity. But then when I allowed myself, it was like the grace of God. I'm not a religious type person, but when I look at my situation, it's like God had a hold on me. I'm serious. God had a hold on me when I talk to like people close to me, and I know how this could have turned out, and then not in a good way. Like I could have been on the news type situation on doing some crazy stuff. But then it's like God, universe, my spirit, my spirit guides, my family that has passed on, has been holding protection over me this whole time, you know, really protected me. Really, I had to go through that dark time. I had to be able to heal from things that is like broke me in so many different ways. And I don't like using that word broken, but that situation really broke me, really broke me. And it's just like, a person that is adopted understands what I feel like, when you always want to know, who did you get your actions from? Who do you look more like? What kind of parents did you have? You always want to know that part of yourself, because as a part of yourself that's very unknown, very foreign to you, because you belong to somebody, even though it's like the parents that, that raised you, and I feel good when I hear about people that have been adopted and they're in a good, steady home that gave you so many upliftments and blessings along the way. But my situation, when you're in that spot, but I understand that was going to send me towards a platform, because it's like when I connect with people that are doing things like me, they had to go through some really traumatizing stuff. They had to be, damn near homeless, no parents, going through abusive state of minds, just really being in a dark place, for them to be doing the things that they're doing. It's just like when I see, situations like Jay Sheedy. He was a monk for a while. He went and studied the agriculture, or whatever, the history and the teachings of a monk. And with his family, they were very, very strict. It's like his family always said the only way you can be successful is either being like a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, big of that, criteria or whatever. But he decided to go somewhere else, and it was just like his family were like, you're not going to get anything from this. You're not going to be anybody. You're not going to, he didn't have that type of, support in his life for him doing what he was doing. And now this man is doing big and better. He's one of my influence, he influenced me along with other people that I've, connected with in that way. And it's just allowed me to rise above everything. And it's just like, when I really see everything that is transpired in my life, I've actually sat here and cried and was grateful for all the bad things that has occurred in my life. Yes, I miss terribly. The fact is I didn't get to unite with my family the way I wanted to, but just being able to see all the hearts I've touched, all the people I've connected with all over the world, different backgrounds, walk of life, and being able to know there's other people out there like me that went through those same situations, even though our circumstances might be different, but the energy we carry, how we connect is just like, how you can be in a household where you can't talk to some people, it's just like when you see hatred and racism and, diversity that is taught. That's not something you're birthed out and just, oh, I can't talk to this person because they're your sexual orientation or their nationality or anything. Those things have been taught. But then when I finally start seeing the faces and the voices of people I connect with, and I don't see that, I just see family to me. And then it allowed me to know this is the reason why I had to experience these things. God knew I was that person. I don't kiss no behind. I've always been true to myself. It was a thing when I could not talk about my spirituality. I was punished for that, or I was told it was a mental illness. So I couldn't talk about certain things. It was very dangerous for me to help people on seeing things that other people couldn't see. I used to get punished for those things. And I said, you know what? This is my gift. I'm grown. I can do what I want. If I know I'm helping somebody in a positive way, I'm not going to stop just because somebody else felt uncomfortable with my truth. I'm not going to do that. My parents used to shun me for that. And it's just like, I don't even call them my parents no more. These are the people that brought me my strength. These are the people that strengthened me during those dark times. Those are the people I didn't get support from, so I was able to support myself. These are the people that shut my confidence down, so I found that ain't nobody can shake me from that. Only person I'm scared of is God. And that's the only person. I'm a God fearing woman. But other than that, I don't allow people to put fear in my heart. It's just, it is what it is. I've always been that way. And then it's just allowed me to uplift myself in ways I did not prepare myself to do. Because when these things happened to me, I never thought I was going to be able to heal from what was placed on me. But when I asked God every day, anytime I shed a tear, I always heard, don't think we don't know what you're going through. The things that that was placed on you to break you is going to break that mold of what you used to be, and is about to birth something that you didn't even know that was always there. And that's what everything is coming off with everybody, because you have been conditioned, you have been placed in limited circumstances, limited challenges, those chains of conditioning, all those different things has came across you. And when you allow yourself to really see the situations that brought by this person of power, this magic, the strengths that you hold, the wisdom that you have, you're allowing yourself to be open to more. They don't like that. It's just, the fact is, when I talk about the things that I do, some people appreciate that. Some people that are threatened by that give me the side eye, and I'm just like, I'm gonna pray for you. Because I'm doing a lot of good things that I like doing. I'm ready to do more. And it just really allows me to appreciate everything I'm coming across. It's just to know, at times I try to understand why these things had to happen to me. Why did I have to find out the things the way I found out? Why did I be exposed to things that was really messed up on me in so many different ways? But then it's like, when I ask God to allow me to help others, that it's hard for them to see themselves the way I see. God gave me that sight to see things in its purest form. I never enable anybody. I said, hell, I got mad because I was enabling myself. So I really had to see truth for what it really was, no matter how ugly it was. It really made me a strong person. And then when I see why I had to go through certain situations in my life, it allowed me to understand my purpose in a far more deeper way than I could even put together. And there's times when I read, and I tell y'all a lot, that tell y'all this a lot. There's sometimes I get emails and gets me to bawling, or y'all can send me messages, voice messages from Facebook Messenger, and I start bawling, because it allowed me to see, if I never went through this, I would have never met any of y'all. I would have never been able to connect with you. I wouldn't have been able to learn the things that I'm learning from you as you're learning from me. Being able to see my life purpose has meaning. You know, because I'm like, damn, am I living or am I existing? What am I doing? And now when I see where my videos is taking me, how the people I'm touching in that way makes me feel like I'm very blessed. No matter if I'm not where I want to be at that time, I feel blessed, because it's just, the fact is, the impact I've made on somebody's life. When you just like, God, send me that sign. um you like send me that sign, and you're like, if I'm going to do things, or am I going to find out different things? You had to be able to experience that. And then it tells you the next, you end up watching a video of mine, and it explains a lot of things that you have experienced in life, and it's just to let you know, all days, just because days might be heavy for you right now, times may be hard right now. um, you have to allow yourself to be open to change, being able to see things in a positive way. Yes, these might have been some negative experiences, but allow yourself to see why these negative experiences had to occur. What were you going to get from these negative experiences? And when you're allowing yourself to uplift, you're going to separate yourself from so many chaotic situations that surrounds you. It comes to you, you put up this block bubble like, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do it. Because a lot of times when people see you moving on, people see that you're healing from certain things, they will throw speed bumps in your way just to see if they still got that kind of power over you. When you're allowing yourself to say, you know what, I'll be like that insurance commercial with that old man with that dollar. They keep on like on that fishing line. Oh, you got to be a lot quicker than that, because you're not going to get me like that. You got me like that before. I'm a lot stronger now. I'm not going to allow myself to stay focused on the craziness you want to do. If this is what you got to do to make you feel better, you in a sad situation. You are in a worse situation than I am, because that means you need to heal. When and it's sad when people got to put other people down, or make fun of them, or poke fun of them, or throw dirt on their name for them to feel good. That is a weak person. When you don't allow yourself to allow your emotions to set things free, that is a weak person. They always say, and I don't try to call somebody weak like putting you down, but I know a lot of people that have been through so much trauma experiences, and that what makes you weak. Because if you allow yourself to cry, that's allowing you to know, I'm in touch with my feelings. I'm allowing my feelings and my truth to be shown through the cries that I have. Being vulnerable at sometimes, because some people I know don't like crying, and when they do, it's like a dangerous position, because you have held in all that, and that's not healthy to do. It really isn't healthy to do. It's not healthy for your well-being. You have to be able to allow yourself, I say, even if you can go out in the woods and just start screaming and stuff like that, it can make you feel good, as long as you're not doing something negative like busting up somebody's stuff or whatever, but allowing yourself to grieve change, grieve those endings, but allowing you to grow from that. Don't stay in a negative state of mind, but allow yourself to really connect with your emotions and rise above that, because it's not meant for you to hold on to. It's for you to be able to learn from and allow it to take you towards that next level. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. I love y'all so much. I would love to give a post notification out to Miguel. Much love to you. Um, Mimi B, much love to you as well, and Miss Sheila Jack as well, and Jackie Love, much love to you as well. So drop me a line, let me know if you resonate, if you feel like you need to talk to me, but you wanted to do privately one-on-one. You don't have to have Facebook to have Facebook Messenger to connect with me. You can always just sign up for the Facebook Messenger if you're comfortable to do that. Whatever we talk about is confidential. Whatever goes on there stays there. But give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop me a line. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to bring into your reality comes quicker than you thought it was, and it'll be more than what you asked for. And I will see you on my next video. Make sure you give out love, light, positivity, as well as prosperity. You never know, all those things can really take somebody a long way. Much love to you. Peace and be wild.